All right, so this is a quick overview of the Overwatch Homebrew Pinball machine that me and my sons are building. And it's really combining our love of Overwatch, which we've played together for many years, with pinball, which is our other hobby and joy. And we're about 1 year into our project and probably have about another 8 to 10 months left to finalize it with a final playfield and code. But we've gotten really far, so I wanted to share it with you guys. This is the left side of the cabinet, which is dedicated to the duo of Junkrat and Roadhog, and you can see we've taken some fan art which was freely available online that we just love, so shout out to those guys. And we made the decals for the left side of the machine. On the right side of the machine we chose another duo that we love, which is Genji and Hanzo, which just some amazing artwork with all the colors from those guys. And in the middle we used one of these scenes that has all the heroes just kind of fighting each other on the left and right. We thought it worked great since we have a coin door in the middle as well. And we tried to use a sort of teal to navy color texturing to kind of match this corner, the teal, and this corner, which is like that darker blue. Now getting to the actual playfield itself and the game itself. So this is sort of based on a Stern pinball layout in terms of the cabinet. It's a standard cabinet size. Every shot corresponds to one of the 22 characters from the original Overwatch game. There's actually 21, and then Anna was added about a month later. So in the in lanes, we have Zenyatta and Anna on the left, and then we have Lucio and Mercy on the right. And if you spell all four of those out, or if you hit all four of those, they turn yellow and you get a 30-second ball save. So, and that's kind of like a fun little rule that we added, that you see these types of things in pinball. On the left side, we have 3 drop targets. The one on the top is Pharah, the middle is Torbjorn, and the bottom is Bastion. We then move over to the Junkrat shot, which is a Newton ball. So you hit this ball, which is static. You need to glue it in. It hits this ball, and it hits the Junkrat target and gives you a Junkrat shot. We've got a Hanzo shot, which is a spinner when you hit it, but it actually loops all the way around the back of the game and comes back as this return ramp down this wire form into the Lucio lane. And that's a shot from the Stranger Things game, which we love, and similar to Attack from Mars. This left ramp is the Reaper ramp. You go up here, we got a nice little coffin from a Metallica pinball machine that we stole, and it returns it back to the left flipper through the Anna lane. You've also got targets here, and in the original Overwatch there was 4 different types of characters: defense, tank, healing, and damage. And so when you hit and complete all 4 of those targets, you get a mystery award. This inner shot here is the Reinhardt shot. So this is a loop that goes around and actually comes out the Winston shot. So it's like an inner orbit. Winston's also got a spinner that's got a nice zapping sound when you hit it while the game is on. The right ramp we'll just skip over to for a second. This is the Soldier 76 ramp, and it goes up and around, comes back down this joint wire form to the Lucio lane as well. And then up the middle, we've got the Diva scoop. This is kind of like the big toy in the game, and we're going to add actually a lot more toys. But Diva's there. You hit her targets to light Diva multi-ball at the scoop, where you're going to hit 3 shots. And that's also going to be the scoop where you're going to qualify your modes and your wizard modes and select your characters. And then in the back, we have 2 pop bumpers. We're actually adding a 3rd one. But those are the Genji and Tracer shots. So Genji is going to be at the 3 pops, and Tracer is the shot here that goes into the pops, and there's going to be a gate here with a switch, so you can hit the Tracer shot and then hit the Genji pops. So on the right side, we move to the Widowmaker area. This is where you're going to start Sniper Multi-Ball. There's a drop target with her Venom Mine symbol, and then there's the actual Sniper Multi-Ball start. And this is going to be a physical ball lock. When you lock the ball in there, another ball is going to launch. You're going to hit that out and start the multi-ball. On the right, there's the Zarya drop target, McCree or Cassidy, as well as Symmetra. The rules of the game are that you hit 2 white shots and you start mode select at the scoop. The modes are stop the payload, move the payload, capture the flag, and deathmatch. And these all have their own different code. Once you play all 4 of those, you will light Total Mayhem, which is a mini wizard mode and a multi-ball. Junkenstein's Revenge, which is one of our seasonal modes, is qualified by getting the super jackpot in Diva Multiball and by getting super ramps. It says super combos. We're changing it to super ramps. It'll be 6 or 8 ramps, whatever we decide. Yeti Hunter, which is another favorite seasonal mode, is going to be qualified by getting the Sniper Super Jackpot as well as Super Pops. So when you achieve those two things, it'll light Yeti Hunter at the scoop. When you achieve these two, Junkenstein's Revenge at the scoop. And when you get through Junkenstein's Revenge, Yeti Hunter, and Total Mayhem, you will then qualify Omnic Crisis, which is the final wizard mode of the game. So let's just give it a start so you can see the character select we've created. So as I said, you can pick from all 22 of the original characters. It's showing there what their starting perk's going to be. That's something we're going to code into the game, as well as their ultimate ability. That'll be triggered at the action button.
Diva.
And each character, when you go through mode select, the game gives you the light color of that character as well as lights the shot of that character. So there's Hanzo, and there's Genji, right? The pops are lit.
Hanzo.
And there's Junkrat, so the captive ball is hit and the lights are orange. And now we'll choose Junkrat to start the game by hitting the action button. And we actually hit the skill shot. And there you can see now we have a specific user interface for Junkrat. And whichever character you choose throughout the game, you're going to have that character's image. So that's a quick overview of the game.